All right, everybody, here we are. You and me together again at last, and I'm tired today. All right, look, here we go. We got to talk, you and me. There's a lot of stuff going on here, which started yesterday, which started last night, actually, with regard to stock futures. All right, look, so today is Thursday, September 17th, 2020. Here's the story. As I am doing this video blog, stock futures are lower across the board rather substantially. And this began yesterday when the CDC, the Centers for Disease Control, came out completely contradicting President Trump with regard to a viable vaccine. This market is somehow fixated on a vaccine. President Trump said a vaccine is going to be out maybe even next month, and the market loved that. Well, the CDC is saying, no, more like next summer. And this hit stock futures across the board. Look, I don't know what's going on here. You got the president saying one thing, you got the CDC saying another thing. This creates uncertainty in the market. When there is uncertainty in the market, you get this. This is what you get when things just don't make sense, and they don't make sense at all anymore in this twisted environment. Okay, so stock futures are lower across the board. What else happened? We got two more bad rounds of economic news. Okay, jobless claims came in, another 860,000 new claims for unemployment insurance. I mean, look, our economy is in free fall. Anyone telling you something to the contrary is lying to your face. We got housing starts, which missed the mark as well. So look, I don't know what other proof people need. I mean, you got Kudlow. Oh, it's a fabulous recovery, V-shaped, and then President Trump super V. I mean, come on. I don't know where these guys, what delusion or what drugs they're on. I think we know what Larry Kudlow's doing. But as for the president, I don't know. Maybe they frequent the same crack house. But something's going on here. Yesterday, Fed promised to flood this market with more money, buy more debt, buy more corporate debt. This is stock market positive, but let's look again in the right spots. The 10-year yield dropped 0.65. Again, the market wants to hear that there's going to be a vaccine. Everyone's getting injected with it, and that is playing into a little fear, obviously, into this market. And fear should be capitalized on again in this market. Yes, our economy is in free fall. This is nothing new. The stock market is not the economy. Like I explained yesterday, the middle class is the economy, and the middle class is being exterminated on an epic scale. Okay, only to boost the stock market. I mean, seriously, I did a whole video about this yesterday. The middle class has been robbed of trillions of dollars in realized wealth that started under Obama. It went right through to President Trump. These two presidents are destroying or have destroyed the middle class more so than any two presidents before them, and take all the presidents combined. These two presidents are the enemy of the people. There is no doubt about it. And if that hurts your feelings, if you're a Trump supporter, I'm sorry. That you're just not understanding what's going on. I'm not saying it's going to be better under Biden or would be better under Biden. Understand that. I'm just telling you what these last two guys have done. It's a terrible thing. And the Federal Reserve, again, what are they doing? They're making sure the middle class gets slaughtered so the stock market can get propped up. And again, all those people with those 401ks, they're all happy. Look at my 401k. None of them, almost none of them can get out when this market decides to plunge, to a fair value, which is what? I don't know. Dow 6,000 probably, like I've been saying, maybe lower than that. No one's smart enough to know, and I'll tell you why. The debt market is in the biggest bubble in the history of the world. We've never seen anything like this before. And the Fed has promised yesterday to make it even worse. When you have a central bank that has rigged the largest part of this market, the debt market, for now over an entire decade, nothing makes sense. And there are bubbles all over the place. And there are inverse bubbles as well. I mean, you would imagine after news like yesterday, Cryptocurrencies would get bid higher, for which they're under a little pressure right now, but still doing very well. Gold and silver, same thing. They're under pressure, but still doing very well right now. The dollar is slightly higher. The knee jerk into the dollar because of the uncertainty. CDC saying this, President Trump saying this. I mean, these imbeciles on both sides, they got to get their act together here. It's all a ploy to keep people off balance, to not know which way is up or down, left or right. This is what they do. They are playing a game with the people. And like I explained to you, and a lot of people don't like hearing this, you are a pawn in a game. That's all this is. It's a game. And it doesn't matter. This is just the way it's going to be in this new world order. That's what we have here. It's a new world order, a corporate system. 60% of small businesses are now gone forever here in the United States. Another 860,000 American citizens lost their jobs, and we're in a recovery. Duh! I mean, you can't make this stuff up. It's impossible to do. But this is the lie that they're feeding you. I really wish we had a politician that would tell us the truth. How about, I don't know, maybe once a week? We all know that's all they do is lie. Their mouth moves and they lie. It's incredible. And I think they actually believe it at one particular point. I have no idea. But look, who's going to pay for it all? Who is paying for it? The middle class. Being exterminated. Literally exterminated like bugs. All right, look. So that's it pretty much. Stock futures lower across the board. Uncertainty in this market because of this stinking vaccine that it seems that nobody wants. I keep running poll after poll after poll on my Twitter, and nobody wants it. A fraction of the people want this vaccine. Most people don't trust this vaccine. A warp speed vaccine that's been plagued with problems. We just heard about that yesterday too. That's another reason why stock futures are lower. They halted vaccine trials, AstraZeneca, then they resumed them, then they halted them again. Then we find out that these health organizations are saying there's all kinds of problems with this vaccine, and we're supposed to let some government entity inject these into our bodies, free or not. You do it. You do it, and I'll see what happens to you. And then maybe I'll go out and get one. I don't think that's happening. All right, look, I better get out of here before I go off the deep end here. With regard to this market, for my lions out here, I sent out an email. You should get it. Check your text. Check your email box for what I will be doing today regarding my current positions. I think it's an easy play. All right, with that said, people, look, this guy loves you a lot. Please share the video. Get it out there because things are really pretty freaking ugly. See you later.